Napoleon Bonaparte, one of the history's most brilliant, controversial, and ambitious leaders. His rise from humble beginnings to Emperor of France is a story that changed the course of world history. But who was the real Napoleon? How did this man from Corsica become a legend? Let's take a deep dive into the life of Napoleon. Born on August 15, 1769, on the island of Corsica, Napoleon was the second of 8 children in a family of Italian nobility. Though Corsica had only recently become a French territory, Napoleon's early life was shaped by the island's strong Italian roots and its ongoing struggle for independence. Napoleon's family wasn't rich, but they had status, which allowed young Napoleon to receive an education in mainland France. At the age of 9, he left Corsica to attend military school in France, where his future began to take shape. Though he struggled to fit in at first, Napoleon's brilliance in mathematics and strategy stood out. Napoleon's military career began at the age of 16 when he became a second lieutenant in the French army. His big break came during the French Revolution in the late 18th century. As the revolution rocked France, Napoleon quickly rose through the ranks due to his bold strategies and leadership in battle. At just 24 years old, Napoleon led the French forces to victory at the siege of a turning point that brought him national attention. His rise was swift, and soon he was entrusted with more significant commands. By 1799, as France was embroiled in political turmoil, Napoleon seized his opportunity. He staged a coup, overthrowing the French Directory and establishing himself as first consul. From here, his path to power was unstoppable. Napoleon's ambitions weren't limited to France. He dreamed of a European empire, and in 1804, he crowned himself Emperor of the French in a lavish ceremony. He didn't just want to rule the France, he sought to reshape Europe entirely. Under his rule, France became a military powerhouse. Napoleon waged a series of wars known as the Napoleonic Wars, fighting against nearly every major European power. His tactics were revolutionary, with swift, decisive battles and a mastery of logistics. Victories of Austria, Jena, and Ferdinand cemented his reputation as a military genius. But Napoleon's empire wasn't just built on military strength. He reformed French society, legal systems, and governance. The Napoleonic Code, a set of laws that he created, became the foundation for modern legal systems in many countries today. However, no empire lasts forever. In 1812, Napoleon made a fatal decision. He invaded Russia. The Russian winter and scorched earth tactics decimated his army. The once invincible Napoleon was now in retreat. By 1814, his enemies had gathered a coalition to defeat him. Napoleon was forced to abdicate and was exiled to the island of Elba. But this wasn't the end of his story. In 1815, Napoleon escaped from Elba and returned to France, where he was met with enthusiasm by his supporters. For 100 days, he regained control of the country and attempted to reclaim his empire. But his final battle, the Battle of Waterloo, would be his last. At Waterloo, the combined forces of Britain, Prussia, and the Netherlands defeated Napoleon once and for all. This time, he was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena, where he spent the last years of his life in relative isolation. Napoleon died on May 5, 1821, at the age of 51. Though his empire crumbled, his influence didn't fade. His military tactics are still studied in academics worldwide, and his legal reforms continue to shape modern societies. Whether you view him as a hero or a tyrant, one thing is for certain: Napoleon Bonaparte's impact on history is undeniable. His life was a testament to ambition, strategy, and the pursuit of power, and his story will continue to captivate us for the centuries to come.